Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us for the second episode of Dub Diaries. Last week we had got over 300 new subscribers, which might not sound massive, but considering we are only just starting this channel up after we got shut out of our last one, then those numbers mean the world to us. So if you're enjoying the show and you want to support us, please hit the subscribe button, and it's free of charge, so it just means that we can make the episodes better each week. So please subscribe and follow this page. Thanks a lot, and I hope you enjoy the show. So it's 12:15, we're in North London on Friday. Band are due to meet up at 12 o'clock. I should imagine most of the band, as always, will be here on time. But I can guarantee one thing: Shawnee T will not be on time. There'll be some sort of... And all the band travel from all around the country. They all travel from all around the country. Carlisle, Portsmouth, Guildford, Hertfordshire. Shawnee lives 10 minutes up the road. Somehow he manages to make it late every week. Hi Josh, just explain to everyone where you travelled from.
I've just travelled from my hometown of Carlisle, which is 5 hours away. I've just got here now.
Brilliant. And who do you think would be late?
100% Shawnee, without a doubt.
Morning, John.
Morning.
So, John, where have you come from? Cobham. And you're on time, right? You're early.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's going to be late, do you reckon?
Shawnee.
Never let the
Oi, what about that?
Let's get a photo.
Fucking hell, Crouchy.
Running in.
So, you know, like in the last episode, you said you'd been with us 27 years.
Coming up.
27 years. But it's not quite 27 years, because interim period, isn't there? A couple of years off.
Couple of years off. 3 months, mate.
3 months.
3 months.
3 months. Why was that?
Well, why do I have to explain that? It's in the fucking documentary.
The people want to know, don't they?
Fuck off, mate.
Late. It's only 4 minutes.
We on tour.
You're on time.
I'm not on time, but we're on tour.
We've just all been taking bets. How long is it? What's that, John?
5 minutes late.
5 minutes late. How much is that, John? How much is that docking?
That's 2 double deckers, mate. You know what I mean?
You're making me nervous.
Here we go. You're going.
What are you going to ask me?
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Why are you nervous?
I'm not nervous, I'm excited.
Excited?
I'm excited.
It's weird, Nick, because like the band are actually terrified. We're doing this, this fly on the wall documentary, and they're all terrified that something's going to come out. And, there's nothing to come out. I mean, I joked about Josh last week, in the last episode, and it's not true. He's a family man.
Thank you, Barry.
Don't you, mate?
There's no skeletons in my closet.
No, the flesh is still dissolving. It's all right. No, look, I mean, I know that. Listen, the whole point about this is it's supposed to be a fly on the wall, so we can't pretend to be something we're not. We can't pretend to be nice.
Yeah, that's very true.
What's it like being on the road with the Dub Pistols?
Interesting. Always fun though. Never a dull moment ever. It's good laugh though. Good laugh. Wouldn't change it for the world.
This, ladies and gentlemen, as we spoke about in last week's episode, is the joy of Brexit. Look at the amount of lorries here. Look at this. It's endless. Absolutely endless. Yep. Well done, everyone. You voted for this. Hello, Tom.
Hello. The bar's open upstairs.
Still nervous?
No.
So we're back in Dover and we're at the booking hall, and like so many independent music venues, you know, this place was under threat for a long time, and praise the Lord, last October the Music Venue Trust stepped in and they've helped them out, and they finally managed to acquire this place, which means this venue is now protected and will continue to put on live music as an independent venue. So please, you don't understand how many venues are under threat right now, and they really need your support. So if you can, go out, buy some tickets, come and see a show. So we're finally here. Josh has joined us for the first time this year.
First show.
Yep, and first episode. And we have two engineers. We have Marty and we have Josh. Josh has got big ears. What? Which is really useful if you're a sound engineer.
I hear you all the time.
What the fuck?
I'm Josh, sound engineer for the Dub Pistols. I can't believe I'm still with these arseholes.
Yeah, I did think that there was like 400 versions of
Josh went to sit down on his drum stool.
Still speak up.
No, because he hear me.
No, it doesn't matter. Come on.
Josh went to sit down on his Josh went to sit down on his drum stool, and he hadn't put the seat on, and he fucking impaled himself and went crashing into
I didn't have this part of the store.
Doesn't sound like you got it now either.
I didn't have this on the store, so it was just a steel right here. But I forgot that, and I went to sit down.
We're gonna have to use subtitles.
And then, yeah, I hurt myself. Done it. Brilliant. But right in the anus.
I got the new Mucky Weekender posters.
Oh yes.
Come on. It's gonna be a mucky one.
Mr. Bingo Cooler.
Late 11. Fuck this shit. I've had enough of it already.
You know how to cook?
Which one you know?
I can't remember it.
Johnny don't know.
It's not like Game Board 2, right?
Johnny don't know the song. Barry knows it. Josh knows it. He knows it. And he knows it. I know it. Johnny does know.
This is Soundcheck, Dub Pistols, get part tour for sure. Gonna keep it in the Vermont and the Rocky Rock. Man can't marry ass workers, man shot tower. Man can't Tommy Tom, man can't. Josh and Josh, what's that? Yeah, come on. Welcome to Soundcheck. Big up my brother who's in the new part. It's bitter. We bring these beats, we down 10 pints of bitter. We lean on them, some say that ain't productive, but that depends upon the demons that you're stuck with. Cause right now, I see clearer than most. I sit here contented with that cheese on toast. I feel the pain of a third world famine. Segway, count my blessings and keep jamming. Tizzy, scumbag, scumming the earth with worthless nil. Tilly heard the stealing comes for 15 years young. Straight to my great back self, I say top shelf for TPR. Jerk chicken, jerk fish. They don't rate like this. Generate cheese and then we stash them in the Swiss. Fools can't see this, see this, see this, see this. Roots maneuver, what you say?
Beer there, lads.
Oh yeah, they only come here for
the beer.
Fuck the band.
Cheers, Bez.
So we're backstage in Dover. We just finished Soundcheck.
Yeah.
And every week, as part of this Dub Diaries, I'm going to delve into a little bit about the different members of the band. And today we're going to focus on, well, today's episode, we're going to focus on Shawnee T.
How you doing, bro?
Oh, I'm doing good. So, me and Shawnee first met with, Shawnee used to be, this is what I wanted to talk about, where you started and where you come from, because everybody knows you as part of the Dub Pistols, or the Dub Pistols stands do, but you have a whole history of your own. So I wanted you to explain to these people who Shawnee T is, where Shawnee T comes from?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna try and cut a long story short.
But you won't.
But I'm gonna try.
It's just a short story.
I'm gonna make a short story long. All right, but yeah, from sound system days. That's what my original foundation is working on sound systems, like hardcore sound systems. These are the big speaker boxes that look like a wardrobe. You know what I mean?
So where would that have been?
That was the 80s. That was the 80s. I was in a sound called Styling Media, or at the time it was called Papa Styling, actually. And I was the youngest in there. And we used to all like had a little crew, and we used to carry the speakers and the wires into the clubs and all that. But we was too young to be in there because we was only about 14, 15. So as soon as everything was set up, the promoter used to say, "Get out, get out of the club." But they used to hide me behind the speakers and bring me a Coke and a Mars bar, right? And when the dance was full up, they would bring me out and I'd chat on the mic. And then because to nice up the dance, the promoter wouldn't mind, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but he can't have like 7 kids running around at 15, 14 years old, you know what I mean? Scallywags, you know. Yeah, that was some of my earliest times like with music, really.
So what was your first venture? So that was your first experience, but what was your first? Because you've got, I know from, well, because I know you very well, you've got a lot of history. So you're talking about that first dance. What was your first step into? That was your first step into music, but I'm talking about into being Shawnee T, and your first experience of joining a crew, doing your own thing, and becoming the artist.
Well, there's a couple of steps. I was in a crew called New Testament. That was a hip hop crew. Do you know what I mean? And through New Testament, well, before that, I was in a play actually where I toured America for 3 months called Black Heroes in the Hall of Fame. That was a Black History play. We toured America. When I came back from that, I made a crew called New Testament, like testamentality. That was the kind of thing, you know what I mean? Me, Craig, Bree, and Sly, and Sweet Takai. We was like, tell you the truth, we was the Fugees before the Fugees.
Right, okay.
Yeah, we had that, you know what I mean? And that's where I kind of met like Black Twang, Roots Maneuver, Rodney P, the Skinny Man Scheme, and artists like this along the
So
way.
that would have been what year?
Ooh, early 90s, 92, 93, 92, 93.
Right.
We first linked up then, because I toured America 1991. I toured America, 91. And then when I came back, 92 is when we formed the crew.
So what about, so from here, so I mean, so this is the foundation for anyone who doesn't know for UK hip hop, right?
Yeah.
So this is like, you're talking to Rodney P.
Well, I would say like Rodney P's Roots in the Black Twang, the Skinnies, Schema, like
Ty.
that Ty, definitely Ty, R.I.P. my brother Ty. I would say that's kind of like second generation, because before that you had MC Duke, you had Hijack.
Yeah.
Rodney P was really, I would say Rodney P came at the end of that first generation with London Posse, him and Barney.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you had the Brickcore, Blade, and all that hard. They sounded like, no, I won't say. But,
Go on.
no, I can't. That's doing me justice. But those guys was, to me, they sound like a bit like Public Enemy, like a UK version, that hard breaks and all that. Then came the Black Twang, because to me, Black Twang was like one of the greatest lyricists that we've ever had, especially at that period when he was coming through. You know what I mean? He kind of brought a different dimension to it, him and Ty. And then you had Roots Maneuver, obviously, the most unique artist that we've really had. To me, Roots is like a Lee Scratch Perry, a hip hop version of Lee Scratch Perry.
I mean, his mind is a different, differently connected, isn't it? The way,
100%.
the way he thinks and the way he spits his bars and the things he talks about.
It's very, for me, he was like eccentric. You know, he'd just do things like Lee Scratch Perry would do. That's the sound. Yeah, and so with Roots. You know what I mean? Roots hears things that nobody hears on this planet and produces. And so like rolling with that crew there, that lot there, or them lot, I should say, is really.
Because that's how I first met you, was with Roots. I think it was
right.
We met Drummerville. We did the
That's right.
Strummer,
With the
Strummer
Caravan.
Festival.
Caravan
We first
was
met
the
you there with
Backstage.
Lisa
Yeah.
Ran and things, and you were with Roots then, and I met you in Poland, which is really weird because last week was at Snowfest, and that's where I met you for the second time. And what would you think happened? Why? Because it was big for a while, but it didn't last the way it should have. I mean, it set a torch for everything, that generation of hip hop. What would you say was why did it not work out?
Okay. I think it's too much division within it. There's not enough pie for it to divide it. Do you know what I mean? It was a scene, but wasn't massive, as we people kind of thought. Like Roots went off in a direction which was hip hop, but
Roots probably became the biggest artist at that time, right?
Yeah, because his uniqueness, he appealed to a wider audience.
Yeah.
Black Twine was hip hop, Thai, real hip hop. You look at them, you look up hip hop in the dictionary, you see picture of Thai and Black Twine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we didn't have the marketplace like America had to really push it. And I don't think, for me, wasn't a lot of the unity.
Yeah.
Wasn't there, you know? For me, like within reggae music, that's why I've done the Dark Horizon.
Right.
Because I was a reggae man coming into a hip hop world, and I thought, well, sound system vibes in Jamaica and in the UK with Tipper Irie, Papa Levi and Smiley Culture and you know what I mean, Demon Rockers and Flinty, like the Unity sounds, and they was unified. You would find 10 MCs on a sound.
Yeah.
10 MCs with singers on another sound. But in the UK, it was all like, yeah, I'm over here and you're over there, but there's not enough to split.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's just kind of.
I think that happens in most scenes that I've seen, certainly in the dance music scene or the music scene. It's like, I think Romper, Reggae Shack, and it's probably the good known term, is music is a mission, not a competition. But there's so many times that so many artists battle against each other rather than, like you said, support each other, which is, you know, it's just stupidity for me.
I think another reason as well, there's no, people might say it's a bit funny, maybe people might disagree, but there was not really a drug culture in the UK hip hop. A drug culture. So it was all smoking.
You mean
weed.
heavy drugs?
Yeah, well, I don't call popping pills heavy drugs, I don't call it heavy drugs. I call it fun. Even though I've never done it,
Right.
but it's something that popping pills in other genres, the acid scene and the rave scene, it brought a vibe and an energy. Where hip hop was more like militants stand in the corner smoking weed and Timberland boots and fucking army fatigue. You know what I mean? And it lacked women. It really lacked women. And like wherever there's women, men will follow.
Yeah.
But it was a bit man united.
Yeah,
and we're
right.
not really about man you. You know what I mean? It's all
So
about the arts.
who would you say was the best female
Estelle.
MC? Estelle.
Hands down. Estelle, Wildflower. There was another girl called Lyric L. But I say Estelle and Wildflower was really, and Estelle proved it by her career in the end.
Yeah.
You know, but Estelle was like a UK Lauryn Hill. Can't lie, because she sang and she rapped, and she sang well and she rapped well.
Yeah.
You know, and I used to call her my little sister at one time, you know what I mean? Because she's on all the early Dark Horizon, she's on the Blacknificent 7 album that I put out. So she was part of that massive set.
Do you still have much, do you listen to much UK hip hop now? What is there any UK hip hop that you like?
I do, but I wouldn't say I'm really current with it. But there's an artist called Smurf that's about to come out. You know what I mean? I've done a couple of features on his album as well. Like, lyrically, he's got a very good album. You know, I can't remember the name of it, but Smurf is an artist that he's got his cadence, everything about him.
Right.
It's coming through right now, and hopefully when that album gets released, well, it's on the verge of being released now. People will hear of him, but
is that on a major label? Or is that on?
No, he's doing that independently
okay.
at the moment. But you've got like a lot of these younger acts that, you know what I mean, came after Stormzy and all that. I don't know, Stormzy's crime, isn't it, really?
I mean, that dude, but but again, it sort of all, it always transcends and goes, you know, things morph into another genre, do you know what I mean? But they all come from the same roots and foundation. It's like, you know, everything comes back to the same foundation of what it was and what it starts. So it's like, I guess, Dizzy, like you said, Stormzy.
There's gigs. I tell you, gigs. For me, gigs been around for a minute. Don't get me wrong, but as an artist that really embraced like the UK sound and took it to another level, gigs.
Right.
Gigs is the hardest. That's his song, but you know what I mean. But it's for me when I listen to him, I just gravitate to him straight away. As soon as I heard his song, I was like, "Whoa, who's this?" That was kind of captivating. Where as well now, if sometimes you got to realise, if you close your eyes, and I don't care what nobody says, if you close your eyes and you listen to a lot of UK hip hop, you don't know who the fuck you're listening to because you all sound the same, right? So hip hop was all about the uniqueness and the individuality. You know what I mean? So Twang never sound like Roots Maneuver never sound like Rodney P, but there's an essence of each other. Do you know what I mean? Carline, Scheme, and Skinny Mans. There's an essence of that bonds everybody together, but everybody was unique in their own way. But now, everybody wants to sound the same. It's the same kind of, same flow, same vibe, same cadence. It's like, come on, man.
Give me something original.
Yeah, and that's maybe one of the reasons why I don't know exactly. Maybe I'm old as well. You never take away the fact that I'm an old dude. You know what I mean? But I got young'uns, which make me listen, and I'm always listening, and nothing's really catching me saying because they all sound alike. You know what I mean? In reality.
I'm going to cut for a minute because we're going to come back to this.
Okay.
Oh. Show us, Johnny.
It's cool, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah. Enjoy, mate.
excellent.
There you go, mate.
You're still a dickhead, though, aren't you?
Johnny
Ruining it for everyone. You like that, John, didn't you?
It's amazing.
Show us, John. Show everyone. It's like a giant lolly stick.
It's beautiful.
Look at.
Can you skateboard, John?
Yeah. I'm a good skateboarder.
Can't wait for my present now, Barry. What have you got me?
His new hat.
Look at that. Barry called it sombrero, people. I don't
Jealousy,
think it's
Sean.
funny and it's not fair.
It's the nicest I've been all day.
You're not an official member of the Dub Pistols.
Fuck you.
No,
Fuck
no,
you.
but you was an official member. You was deputy
Fuck off.
for 6 years. And you keep saying it's 27, so it's 21
No,
years.
it's not, you knob.
You wasn't official. You wasn't
Fuck off.
official. You wasn't official. Barry, tell him. You wasn't official. Like he's trying to
That's
bully
not
me.
my whole point.
21 years. So this, how long you been in the band?
27 years.
20,
Fucking knob.
21 years, 6 as a fucking part-timer.
2 for you, Barry. What? 2 for you, 2 for me. You fucking dickheads, both of you. We're on stage now, come on.
Wanker.
The girls, but Daddy's waiting.
Josh, you wanker.
27 years, mate.
We're off the stage, people.
21 years. 7.
Slight hiatus in there.
That's how you doing? All right, nice seeing you again. You all right? All good.
21 years, Johnny.
How many years?
People of Ghana, Pekino, please show your musical appreciation to the young leader himself, the original Mr. Rock and Roller. He's going to come from Mr. Barry. Barry.
Really good, really good.
Take away from
For the first night of the Tour? Yeah. How was it for you?
Right, got a
You're looking at
skateboard.
him slightly sort of sexual almost.
Who was? He was.
Yeah, you, John, you're a weirdo.
Gave him a skateboard.
Me, yeah.
We're sharing a room tonight.
Oh yeah.
Wheels up.
Morning.
Morning. Hi, Josh. Well out. Loving it. Welcome to the Hilton.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the Hilton.
Don't let him in.
So we are on show 2. Last night was absolutely epic in Dover. Great way to start the tour. Now we are on our way back to the Isle of Wight. Can't wait. It's going to be epic.
Is that Wait's Lane?
How's the hangover?
Fine.
Yeah. Where are we going, Crouchy?
Off to Red Ferry, off to Isle of Wight. Here we go.
So, the certainty is that things will always go wrong, and our ferry has been delayed. We're not allowed to check in, and we've just been thrown out the pub. It's going really well.
Super dry, boys.
You got back in the pub again. Probably have a beer on the ferry.
Probably.
Yeah. Sorry to the people that come to see us, mate.
What? Pint of Coke, please, mate.
What do you want to drink, lads?
Guinness, please.
Finest champagne, please, Basil.
Yeah. For people who don't know you, Charlie, how would you describe yourself?
No, I wouldn't. There's no describing me, mate. I'm a fairy covered in pixie dust, born from a unicorn's arsehole.
Fair enough. You're a very dumb pistol.
Happiness, more or less, it's just a changing. There's something in my liberty.
You can see the Isle of Wight in the background, and it's made me feel a bit nostalgic, you know, for the times we used to come over here for what for me was one of the best festivals in the UK. Festival, and it was just absolutely incredible and had so many fantastic years at this place, so it's always good to go back to the island. We've got loads of friends over there, so looking forward to playing strings tonight and being back on the Isle of Wight. So I'm here with my good friend Levi. Oh, fuck it, it's all got shit
Do you want to film an older now?
So I'm here with my good friend Levi Collins, who's going to be joining us tonight on stage, and he's probably the greatest artist you've never heard of, because he's got this amazing strategy, which is, you can explain it to the people what your philosophy is.
No strategy. That's all
There
it
isn't
is.
a strategy, is there?
No,
None.
the strategy is no
Just
strategy.
record music and don't bother putting it out.
Absolutely.
Bruce
Bruce
Lee,
Lee,
genius.
The best technique is no technique.
Yep, exactly. You know what I mean? You know,
Explains where I've been going wrong in life, Barry.
your streams are really building though, aren't they?
Absolutely, go shoot through the roof.
From the
Phenomenal.
roof, do you know what I mean? It's like, so you've got how many?
Probably about 10 a month I do, mate. And this is why things are
Well,
going to change.
that's the dead air.
Yes, well, do you know what's going to happen?
Go on, I'm really excited.
I am going to release pretty much 80 to 90% of everything I've been sat on this year, and now you've got to hold me to that.
There you go, Levi Collins is going to be big this year apparently.
Absolutely, sir.
If not, he's only got his fucking self to blame. Yeah, they're two both up, please, mate. Yeah. Let's do what Nick's alright. Okay. Johnny? And then give me your effects as well, please, Josh, in my front house. But just that vocal up a little bit, and then that was kind of cool. We are in the Isle of Wight, and tonight is the first night that we'll be joined by this absolute talent that is Kaya. How you feeling?
I'm actually really nervous now. I'm excited, I'm very excited. But as I was putting on my lipstick, I was just like, oh, okay, there's the nerves, because they weren't there. And then as soon as I was putting the lip gloss on, I was like, oh, there they are.
You sounded incredible. The soundcheck sounded absolutely amazing.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? It's been a long time coming, right?
Yeah. And the thing is, we've kind of tailored this set tonight, Justin and I, to be more of like a warm-up, you know? Like, so it's something new, something fresh. So yeah, I'm excited.
So make sure, if you don't know, you need to get to know. And if you do know, tell your friends, right? And that's what I'm saying. Kaya Fire is on fire. And she's on tour with us for the rest of the next 2 months.
Yeah.
There you go. Get to know.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
Searching for my inner.
We're riding. You sing that anyway. We got everybody get flatter. Mr. Lee was for such a this like touch that marker. You could have not get lost. What's into the back of the way, to the back of the matter.
Josh, another weekend over. Another weekend over, and we're having a good time. A good time. We're having a good time.
We've been having a very good time.
Hey, it was a good show. Good show. I'm facing my tits off, but yeah, here we go.
You love life on the road, don't you, Josh?
Sometimes.
Why don't you like it?
Oh, I love it. I live for it, man. It's yeah, okay.
Happiness, more or less, it's just a changing of something in my liberty. Oh my.
We have just done 2 gigs. Where have we been? We've been to Dover, didn't sleep much, went to the Isle of Wight, didn't sleep much. Now we're on a ferry coming home. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Good gigs, yeah, the first dates of the tour. Both gone really well, both packed. Yeah, life is good, it's all good. We're just a little tired. So yeah, on to the next shows. I'm not even sure where we're going. I think we're going to Bedford. Kaya Fire was fucking wicked, by the way. Really good. Yeah, really good set. Cool, peace out.
So I've got rid of the band, and now the real fun starts. That's right, I'm here at Wembley. Come on, you Reds!